Hey, what's up, guys? As you can see, I made it to Masters yesterday. I was like number 38 or something to Masters, and yeah, it's pretty good. I did it with this Kalista Nocturne deck. I was playing Nora Nora Noxus control decks, but they were a bit too slow, so I just wanted a deck that was a bit more fast paced. And if you're looking for some LP, this deck is like really good. Like you have really fast games, and honestly, it's pretty consistent. Mm, Not the best tournament deck in my opinion, but for ladder, it's like really good. So yeah, if you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this deck. So for those who don't know, this is basically a fearsome deck. Use this fearsome keyword, which means it can only be blocked by enemies with 3 or more power, and you just abuse it. So you have a bunch of fearsomes, you have boys, and the goal, like your finishers, you have 2 finishers. You either use Nocturne, whose level up is like really powerful because he makes a lot of like units that like can block normally. He makes so they can't block, and he levels up when you've attacked with 5+ Nightfall or Fearsome Allies. He pretty much auto levels up in this deck. Yeah. So you level him up, and you just play a bunch of units on your turn, so it keeps granting all the other enemies -1 power. And yeah, when they're granted -1 power, they can't block, right? As soon as they go below 3 power, they can't block the fearsomes, and you just kill them. Soul Cleave is a new card, the new card in this deck that gives it a lot of power. Like sometimes if your opponent taps out and you can combo with Soul Cleave, they just die. Like it's really powerful with a lot of cards in this deck. I've used it on Miss Wraith, used it on Wraithcaller. Those are the 2 most common ones. I've used it on Nocturne and got summons with it. Like, it is pretty powerful. Yeah, your second win condition is Harrowing, so you just attack your board and then Harrowing and hope it goes through, and usually you win. So yeah, that's why we have 3 of each, and then we even have 2 Legionary Charge as a tech in this deck in order to guarantee our Nocturne. So yeah, let's get into all the cards. We have Boisterous Host. This is just a 1-drop that gives us Hollowed, basically some power every turn. When you have Hollowed, a Hollowed dead, make sure you pay special attention to what unit you're giving the Hollowed buff to, because it does matter sometimes. Sometimes you miss out on that 1 or 2 damage, and it makes a big difference. Mark of the Owls. This is just like a nice 1-mana combat trick. Some people run 3 Mark, 2 Harrowing. You can do that if you want. I prefer the more consistency on having the Harrowing, but 3 Mark is pretty good. Onlooker is good. Sometimes you just play it on 1. Don't use the Nightfall because it triggers Nocturne's level, right? Like you attack with it on turn 1, and it's like, oh, Nocturne has 1 attacker. 1 out of 5 to level up. So yeah, it's not bad on turn 1, but you prefer to use its Nightfall effect, of course. So yeah, just keep that in mind. As an option, you can just play it on turn 1 and then just swing. Horror. This is just a 3/2 fearsome. It's a spider, which is really good with Skitterer. So it has some synergies there, but it's mainly used as a 3/2 fearsome here. Charges just to guarantee Nocturne. You can use it as a combat trick, but most like 90% of the time you're using this to draw Nocturne, I would say. Also, if you don't like this splash, there is another Noxus splash people have been running. It's Precious Pet, and I ran this at first, but I like the guarantee Nocturne more than the extra 1-drop. This is like more like aggressive. Like this version, you have a lot more 1-drops. You're looking to play like 3 1-drops on turn 2 often, and normally you run triple. You can run triple pet and then drop down to 2 Harrowing as well. But if you're looking for my recommendation that got me into Masters, I like the Legionary Charge version a lot more. So yeah, that is up to you. Butler's Fearsome, Hollowed, really good unit. Skitterer is really good. You can also Soul Cleave Butler, by the way. Like, it's not bad. You get triple Hollowed, and it's not usually the best target, but it is something. Miss Wraith is really good because oftentimes in this deck you get, like, it is a win con where you get Miss Wraiths up to like 6 attack, and then you just attack with a bunch of Miswraiths and they die. So the Miswraith package, you run Miswraith, the Risen Miss. Summoning this at burst speed is really huge. If you want to open attack, you always use this, like 90% of the time. Use it on your attacking turn. So they can't respond, right? They can't respond like with Avalanche or a slow speed spell or Ruination. So you Risen Miss and attack in, and you just make your attack super strong. And Wraith Collar. Those are your Miswraith packages. So yeah, you get the Miswraith super big. And also leveled up Kalista can win the game sometimes. Oftentimes she does not level up in this deck, but sometimes she does, and it's really scary. Like, when you get her leveled, she oftentimes brings back the Miswraiths. And yeah, they just can't deal with like 8-2s sometimes, you know, like 4-8-2s attacking. They just can't deal with it. Soul Cleave's really good. Combo with Miswraith, combo with Wraith Collar. It's really good with Wraith Collar because you can set up on a defensive turn. You can play Soul Cleave, right, when they tap out, and then you get the permanent Miswraiths. Like the Wraith Collars will die, but you don't care about the Wraith Collars because they're not fearsome. You only care about the Wraith Collar body if you actually have Nocturne on the board. But oftentimes you just care about the Miswraith body more, right? But level Nocturne on the board gives the Wraith Collar fearsome, so I guess, you know, you have level Nocturne on the board, and yeah, this does matter. But usually you just want the Miswraith body. Soul Cleave's just a really good comboer. Frenzied Skitterer is a really good Soul Cleave target as well, because you get Skitterer and Soul Cleave, and then you just like, it's kind of like a budget Nocturne where you reduce the power of the enemies multiple times. Like you summon the Skitterer, so that's once, and then you Soul Cleave, so you reduce their power by 3. So that means like anything 5 or more power that was 5 power at the start of the round, it can't block. Pretty huge. And Harden's your finisher. Anyways, yeah, this deck's like relatively simple if you just play it a lot. So I'm sure you guys will get it. Mulligan wise, I keep this if I'm talking on 1 sometimes. If not, then I usually don't. I usually always keep Boisterous Host, and your 2-drops are pretty good to keep, and Kalista. You don't need to keep Nocturne. Sometimes I keep Wraith Collar. If I have a really good curve, I keep Wraith Collar. You don't need to keep Nocturne because you have 5 Nocturnes in the deck, so you have, yeah. You have a pretty good chance of drawing them when you need them, and if you don't draw them, usually you draw a Harrowing. So you have like 8 win cons, you can draw like 8 finishers. If you haven't like ended the game with a bunch of Miswraiths already, then yeah, you have like 8 more finishers, so don't even worry about it. Anyways, yeah, that's it for the guide. Let's get into the games. Okay, we're up against Fake Katarina. Might be a bit rough for us, we'll see. We'll more get a Harrowing, and we'll keep the rest. Pretty decent curve here. The one problem is we do fold to make it rain with these 2. So probably just gonna play Host into Miswraith. Probably a better curve there.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
There's slightly less damage, but it's probably just better to play around the Make It Rain here. Heavy metal? Okay, sure. Probably gonna play Kalista and then maybe open attack with the Risen Mist. Conservatory version. Maybe it might be just be a double butler here. I do open. No, I'll just play this. I don't want to get Sentry Flocked before my Kalista makes it in. Or for 3 damage. Make it rain disintegrate? That'd be brutal. Oh, Death Lotus. Oh, okay. Um, I find that a bit weird that he didn't pick the Mystery. He probably has like another card that he's planning to use.
Deal me in.
Oh, gold card? Okay.
All that glitters.
Sucks for him, I have a second one.
Looks like trouble.
Sure. I'll develop... No, I don't want to play in Speaky Rainbow. Kalista first. That's fine by me. We're gonna play another Risk and Miss. We could Butler into Miss. I'll Butler first. Because you can't red card because you already TF'd. One hollowed. I'll give it to the 4-2. He has no fearsome blockers. Another Death Lotus. Wow. Well, we get a level Kalista, I guess. But... Bit scary. We do have a nice Harrowing for next turn. Okay, well, he can't proc Turbolt this turn. You can proc it, but he can't summon it. Heavy Metal. Sure. I don't even know if we want a Harrowing or just Wraith Collar here. This TF's got a level. Sure. I'm gonna pass. I might just Harrowing, honestly. That's pretty good. Okay, you won. Yeah, this this deck ends games really fast. Oh, we're up against Anivia. Another Soul Cleave deck. We have 5 Knockers in the deck, so no reason to keep it. Do I keep double host? I'm down to keep one. I don't know about double. One is enough.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
Go with the horror. He has Hunting Boar, Soul Cleave. It's like he takes a bunch of damage, but he gets 7 mana, which is a bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. He has that combo. If he has Avalanche here, ooh, that's also a play. I think I just swing anyway with everything. You probably less this in? Yeah. I think he has an Avalanche or a Bladed, so you don't develop here. You're dumb. So greedy. Let me just... we get it in there. Guaranteed he wanted me to develop. Yeah, there you go. Now he start redeveloping, right? You could technically save it with the legendary charge, but I'd rather guarantee my Nocturne.
Can see the Demacian border from here.
We're gonna do this.
Please, make yourself right at home.
Nothing escapes my watch.
I'm gonna play like he doesn't have another avalanche, okay?
Safeguard our homes.
You never block that. Because if he does have one, then oh well, right? Wow, Soul Cleave? Oh. Okay.
Very good.
We're gonna may have Ruination. But I think we have to go for development here. If he ruinates, we still have lethal because we have Nocturne plus Soul Cleave, right? Yeah, we win, we win. Alright. Oh my gosh, these games are so fast, man. I'm gonna mulligan this. Oh, Echo Zillion. Keep both of these. I mean, they're fine to keep, honestly.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Rebel.
Yeah, good play. Do not shade it. We're gonna go for the butler here. Just slightly more damage, and he doesn't have like pings usually, so he has like mystic shots and stuff. Crystal is really good into us, so hopefully we don't have to worry about it this game. Yes, that is a correct block. Doesn't matter which you block with. This is thinking about scrying sands. I see it. On this or this is the question. I'm fine with that. I don't really care about this unit. Like, it's not a fearsome blocker, so whatever's. You know?
The party never ends, nor its spillages.
A little annoying, but I mean, again, not a fearsome blocker, so don't care that much. Soul Cleave would be great. If I just misrate Soul Cleave here. Dang. I'm gonna misrate first. And then we're just gonna onlooker. Oh, we should give the stuff to this.
Allow me.
The hollow buff. Wow.
Yes, yes.
They run that now? Okay. Bit annoying. But we're still in decent shape. Oh, here's a soul cleave. Time bombs are also annoying for us to deal with.
Now, when am I?
This Skinner is actually like so good. We're gonna skitter first. See what he does. Soul Cleave into Skitter is pretty good. Into Abyss Wraith, it's okay. If we copy the Time Bomb, let me see, he has another Time Bomb. So if we copy the Miss Wraith, they're all like... Copy the Miss Wraith. Or copy this. Because our Miss Wraith's gonna die. So it's gonna be 13 damage. Either way, my whole board's gonna die, right? So just gotta maximize damage rate. So Miss Wraith's better here. He doesn't have another Caustic Earth, right? Because no matter what, my whole board's dying. So he just paid to maximize damage. Ah, he had Mystic Shot. So, it's okay. Yeah, it's second. I should have given this the hollow buff. That was a pretty big misplay, honestly. Pay attention to your hollow buff, guys. Like, it matters. Maybe block here. We block because I have harrowing, right? This doesn't matter. I might as well. So we play around the fact that he can't stop harrowing without Radar Negation. And if he has Radar Negation, we don't instant lose because he doesn't really have lethal on board. But it is very close to a loss if he has Radar Negation. I know I'm showing my hand, but like just by hovering the spell, he's probably like, ah, it's harrowing.
Past, present, and future, all in my hands.
Alright, you got raid or not? Annoying, that's kind of the game you play sometimes. Like, if they have Radar Negation, you just lose. But he doesn't have it. So it's very winnable. Sure. I mean, I'll just give him the hollow buff, I guess.
Very good.
He's looking for a way to live, but we win the game. Couple misplays today. It's okay. He was looking for the crystal, because crystal he could have survived. Alright, nice. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.